Yeah, I'm excited to bring you guys together. This does feel kind of a piece with the movie in a sense. So
Right.
Well, my first question, Jake, I mentioned, you and I talked a few years back and we had this really great conversation about your career up until that point. And you talked a little bit about how, obviously you're bringing yourself to these roles, but a lot of the roles, in their own way will kind of rub off on you and they'll change you and shape you. So how has playing Leif and working on Ride the Eagle shaped you?
Yeah, it actually has. It's embarrassing because I was part of the writing of the messages that Honey gave. But since Ride the Eagle, I've taken a lot more acting jobs because it reminded me like how much I like doing this. Pre-pandemic, I was getting a little burned out and a little bored and taking it all for granted. I kind of expected jobs to be there forever. And so I was just kind of like mad about early call times or hacky directors or a soft scene or an actor who I expected to be like better. And I was like, I focused on all the other stuff and doing Ride the Eagle again. And everything about it was enjoyment and it was joy. And so what I kind of got from this is how fun it's been. All the jobs I'm back on, I'm seeing what's so great about working and what's so fun about being around creative people that it's just been enjoyable.
I love that. That's so great. And that's the whole like point of the movie, right?
Kind of the thing.
It rubbed off. That's really great. It was extremely fun and super collaborative. And from the first, we had like a Zoom meeting. As soon as we hung up the Zoom, we like started texting and we started truly like improvising on text. Like we kind of like played, we were like in character and nobody was questioning it, if that makes sense. Like of the three of us, there was nobody that was like, haha, what's going on? It was just like we automatically were in character, like pitching ideas in character. It was really fun. It was really fun. And we knew kind of right away that this was a good, three-way marriage.
That's so fascinating to hear because like, yes, these characters do have a history, but it's been a while. So their relationship takes on its own shape over the phone, over technology. So to hear that obviously so much of it was shaped over the phone, over Zoom, it kind of adds an element to it. Darcy, I was kind of curious. I mean, obviously, Jake, we know this is you wrote this with Trent. This is a personal thing for you. So Darcy, I mean, what really grabbed you when it first came your way?
I mean, well, I had worked with Trent. He directed a bunch of The Good Place and we clicked immediately. And I'm such a huge Jake fan. And as soon as Trent asked me, I read their little outline that they had. It was just a few pages. And I was like, yes, a million %. It was like a no brainer. And also I was a little, when did we start this? Like in this last summer, maybe?
I don't really remember.
Yeah. It was like about a year ago. And it was like a hardcore pandemic time. And I was so thrilled at the idea of getting to act or whatever, to work. I mean, more than work. I was like feeling thirsty for being just creative, I guess.
Well, I, of course, had to ask about Nora as you brought her. What a beautiful dog. What a beautiful actor. Where can we do an Oscars category for animal performance? It's wonderful. Tell me about your working relationship with Nora, Jake.
So she's a pandemic dog. My kids wanted a dog in the pandemic and I thought I rigged the system because I found in Guide Dogs of America, there's sometimes upwards of a 5-year wait for a retired guide dog. So I got on that list. So I was able to tell my kids like, we're on the list, guys. I'm doing everything I can. And then because of the pandemic, there was an abundance of dogs that people couldn't fly in to get them. And the place is near my house in California. So I got this dog who's remarkable. She is truly trained and smart. And, I didn't know what to do with it. So I kind of wanted, this movie is kind of like her last waltz. Like now she's officially retired. I think she's now officially forgotten everything, but she was still transitioning when we did this movie. So she was still in the brain of like, I want to do really good. So you could push a camera right by her face and move, and she would keep looking where you asked her to look.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which is a remarkable ask. A lot of actors can't do that.
Right.
Talented Academy Award-winning actors, you'll notice their face will go, and I'm like, they looked at the camera. Like, that guy yucked it up. The dog pulled it off. So I was impressed. She had some scenes where she was just a dog. But she had one scene where we acted together where I get mad at her.
Mm.
I'm mad at her for barking, and I walk outside or biting, and
You call her an asshole.
Yeah, but I call her an asshole. And that scene afterwards, I think 80% of our crew after the take started petting her. And I realized like everybody felt her acting.
Yeah. Yeah.
She felt remorseful.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I felt it too. I was like, oh yeah, that was a really good acting job. All right, you tapped into some real stuff there, kid.
Your next task, call the one who got away and say you're sorry.
Hey, Audrey, it's Leif.
I'm sorry, is that a name or a word?
We dated for 3 years.
Why don't you give me your phone number, and then if I can remember who you are, I'll just give you a call back.
It's full.
Oh, you're so dumb, Leif. Oh, buddy.
Are you lingering? Don't linger. Stop the tape, please. I've tried so hard to get this all
shut
together.
up.
Please.